What's the deal? It's Keezy from The Real Frequency in the studio with C4, up and coming Toronto producer by way of Montreal.
That's right.
Okay, that's what's up. Adam Bomb in the building.
Yes, sir.
Empire, aka Fifth Letter Fam. And we're just here to spotlight some up and coming Toronto producers, you know what I'm saying? So, like, the first time I ever heard C4 beat was JD Era, Paper Chase. And you've been working with Era a lot since then, right?
Quite a bit, actually. Like, Paper Chase was 1 out of 5 tracks that we recorded over like a weekend, and I would say like a couple of years after that we recorded a whole bunch of tracks, and a lot of them I haven't even released yet. Always working on new stuff. I would say he's probably the first MC out here in Toronto that really, like, you know, kept interest in my beats and spent some time working on it.
Okay, that's what's up. How did you guys hook up?
MySpace. And actually, when I was in Montreal, I had heard about him, and I got to Toronto, and his songs were playing on the radio big, and I was just like, man, I like this guy's voice. I know I can do something cool for him. So just got at him, and he was like, yo, your production's crazy. And next week we were in the studio together, and then the year after, Stylist Awards.
That's what's up. Okay. And what made you want to come down to Toronto?
I could define like really like serious artists. I mean, not to say that Montreal doesn't have serious artists, but they kind of do it part-time. And over here I've been finding that like MCs have stylists, MCs have a whole team of like management, and they're really, you know, serious about wanting to do something. I'm really serious about wanting to make something big with this music thing. So I came to Toronto to find artists.
Okay, better opportunity.
Better opportunities for sure.
Okay. And you've done quite a bit of ad work as well, right?
That's right. I mean, another part of why I came is to, like, you know, try to make a living out of making music, and you guys know, you rappers aren't paying me. So I had to find another way to kind of like music for a living, and to me that's making ads. You know, I do stuff for like KFC, Telus, Scrabble, a bunch of stuff, whatever I can get my hands on. And it's helped me out in the hip-hop field as well, because that way I kind of learn how to produce a different kind of music and put it into, you know, what I'm trying to do for hip-hop, and that's what I stay true to.
Dope. But yeah, I mean, like, Toronto, we're overflowing with talent right now. It's crazy. Like, who else are you looking forward to working with?
I mean, obviously, and this was before he became big or anything, but right around the time where I heard about JDR, I heard about Drake, and I really want to work with this guy. Why? Because I feel like he's like the full package artist. I feel like what he's doing right now is obviously being seen, but it's also it's also really original. I like how what their team is like, and I'm also just getting to know like the Toronto scene. You guys have so many, and I say we have because I've been here now for 3 years, but we have so much talent in this city that, you know, I keep on meeting MCs I want to work with. You know, I'm going to be working with like Adam Bomb on a new track that we're doing, just crazy, like really impressed me. A whole lot of people that I'm meeting out here just impressed me. Rich kid, producer, rapper, but I love this guy. His shit's just dope. It's real, and you know, he showed me love from the beginning, and I don't know. I just really like these guys. These people are determined to do something. I like to see that.
Nope, that's what's up. And you recently actually took home the first prize in the Montreal Beat Battle.
Damn right.
Work.
Thank you. So yeah, I did, and that to me was pretty big because I came to Toronto looking for beat battles. I remember MySpacing Boy Wonder about 4 years ago being like, yo, how do you get into these beat battles? Where are there beat battles? There are no beat battles in Montreal. That's a fact. So when I found out that there was the first beat battle in Montreal, I just had to get in. For me, it was really, really important to play stuff for like my hometown, because when I left like 3 years ago, I was still on the tip of like my friends thinking I'm a little bit crazy for like making beats all the time and doing that like, obsessively. And it was a really, really good opportunity for me to, like, you know, get the crowd hyped. And I had good practice out here in Toronto. You know, Big Pops, all those guys were there, so I did have some competition. But you know, it was a really good experience for me for sure.
Dope. You want to play the joints that got you that first prize?
Sure, I can play you a couple of joints that got me there.
Alright.
Let's see here. This one I call Daddy's Home, because I'm somebody's daddy.
That's right, baby. Daddy's home. Let's start the show.
heavy right there.
That's nice. Also played.
Oh, is this the Rocky joint?
This is the Rocky joint.
Okay.
I started going crazy with
This one's the one that had the fans in a frenzy.
Let's see here.
Period. Y'all go crazy after y'all see a Rocky movie because y'all believe that shit.
It's just funny. One, but let me just get the logo up. 2 seconds. Okay. So thanks, man. So Brian Legendsley put this together. Really dope. Fucking big for me. And so here's the NHL beat.
If the Canadians can get it rolling, Toronto is out.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy right there.
So you gotta like hear it live in Montreal, and you know the bass was banging, and that's what it was. It was like the idea, you know. I could probably produce like a lot of other tracks took me longer to produce and more instruments to produce, and yeah, I could have probably chopped it up a million different ways, but I learned the hard way against, I won't name who, if a producer or whatever, but sometimes in a battle it's really about the idea and the timing of when you play your cards.
True.
So,
and how you execute it.
that's right.
Sure. So the NHL, if you guys are trying to get more urban, I'll let my man C4, you know what I mean?